All right, who the hell woke me up this morning with
Vincent, Caleb Williams.
Oh, hell, don't tell me I got to deal with you.
For God's sake, what are you doing this hour?
Before I run
Why
you over,
you make me shut up?
I'll make you shut up after I say, let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Because we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, yeah. I was trying so hard not to laugh in the back room there. You need a little more volume, dog. You're not talking loud enough.
This is about as good as it's gonna get with this headset for now, dude.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Good morning. We got a few people waiting for us, so welcome to the Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. And this morning is about to get a little bit crazy.
Oh,
Why?
Lord.
Because this guy's here.
Passionate.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Unflinching.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
Unrelenting.
They're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Totally.
This one has a chance.
Deeds.
That's not just a murmur, that's a full-blown fibrillation.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
The steam coming out of his ears and the blood.
But the way it's implemented is unnecessary. The way it's implemented is wrong.
And Deeds has said many a times.
It's just that's how people work. That's how people work. That's why you have
Playmaker have the floor.
Yeah, that's not the one where the brawl came out, did it?
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. It was Jacksonville State where fans were grabbing chairs and trying to get people chair shots.
It was ECW all over the place.
Hold on, man. There's one thing.
92-46 was the final score. I think I got that score correct. That's off of memory. But UCLA didn't beat Iowa. They didn't beat them up. They destroyed them.
You need to write down Cameron Hunt.
Already wrote it down. 25 minutes. 20 for the second half, 5 for the overtime. 40. The homestanding Dolphins. What seed are they coming into tonight?
They are the second seed.
This could be interesting.
Whoa. So is it a yearly thing to have the tournaments played in Jacksonville?
It's played in different locations. This year is in Jacksonville.
So they
they don't do it by the top seed.
No.
That's
always
interesting.
Is it always in a neutral site?
For the most part, yeah, from what I've been told. Yeah.
Okay.
This one's in Jacksonville, and just so happens the Lady Dolphins have earned their way to be 40 minutes away from history.
What's the tip time?
5 p.m. ESPNU.
ESPNU.
I already see the gears turning in his head. I already see the gears turning in Playmaker's head. I'll be ready.
I'm just saying.
I'll be ready.
If JU does it, this would be something special in this city.
Which, for a man like myself that has seen history 100,000 times before, I would love to see this one. I'll go ahead and put the headset on for it because I already know Villanova is getting their butts kicked tonight in the Big East, which was the planned championship game I was going to cover.
Butts kicked.
Planned. Wait, just a moment. I'm being.
But we just talked about it. Who's the last team? Who's the last team to give UConn a shot? Villanova. Villanova was one of those sports. Villanova was the last team to keep it within 20.
Within 20. They will not do that tonight. Because you don't get a second shot at Connecticut and expect to be under 20 points.
Right.
I think Snowman, if you want to call the ASUN championship for the women's side, I think that'll be a good one because you diversifying yourself. You're not sticking within the big.
I'm already getting the wheels turning in my head for it. In fact, I'll go ahead and put it out there. 5:00 tonight, the Atlantic Sun Women's Championship. Yours truly will have the call. We'll be up at 4:45 with our pregame show. Let's take a break. When you all get back, dear Iowa, and we talked about this a few minutes ago. Nah. Signed,
what are you?
Lauren, I will explain when y'all get back introduced.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings
for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Owen, let's talk for a second.
Hi, Ellen. Come on in.
When you came into my life, it was a whirlwind.
I just can't do it.
It'll come to you.
It won't.
We had a lot to learn about each other. A lot. Hey, looks good. Things were changing so quickly. We didn't know what the future would hold. Any of us. I just wish you felt more at home now. But we knew you would always be a part of it. Adopting you was the best decision in our life. And I am so proud to call you my son.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Dear bronzesexuals, you. Dear Facebook for allowing bronzesexuals on. You. Dear ESPN for putting Braun. Dear ESPN for putting Braun on in 2003. You, and you.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Yikes.
After she hears that.
There you go.
Somebody was mad that day.
Right?
You know what? you know what?
Mad. It was not mad. I don't know if mad actually counts on that one.
You know what?
James, greatest scorer of all time. Yeah.
Hey. And Playmaker, I'm working that clip into your new intro that I'm conjuring up. We got somebody waiting for us. Oh, when I press this button, Jay Spivey joins us from North Carolina. Good morning, Jay.
What up?
What's up, Jay?
Okay, Jay. I was gonna save this for the second part of the show, but I got to get your thoughts right now. And thank you, A Pizzle, for bringing this to us. Tua is gone from Miami. Your thoughts?
Well, I'm not terribly surprised. Yeah, they just less than an hour ago they announced it.
They're releasing him.
I'm not surprised, but that's a lot of dead cap money they're giving up.
That's a lot. That's a bit of
$99 million in dead money
spread over 2 years. That's a lot of money.
And they cleaned house with Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, they traded Minka to the Jets.
Shit. Oh no.
They're just they're dumping cap money. They're dumping cap money.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you say they traded Minka Fitzpatrick to the Jets?
Yes, within their own division.
Yep, they traded to
that
the Jets.
That is true.
Well, we can't do
the Miami Dolphins are sending Minka Fitzpatrick to the New York Jets in exchange for a 2026 7th-round draft pick from the Chargers.
They're just dumping
They're dumping salary and they're dumping. Oh,
they're pushing the plunger. They're pushing the plunger.
They are pushing the plunger.
They had enough. They had enough.
Terrible.
They had enough.
They had enough of how did Pizzle put it to turn the ball over.
Well, they didn't pretty much. They didn't protect him. I mean, look at how much times he got concussed.
What was it? 3 in 2 years?
At least 3 in
2 years. No, it was 3 in like 4 weeks.
He had 3 and 14 weeks.
Right.
Well, you look at what's happened since then. Since the end of the season, they got a new GM, they got a new head coach. So you knew everybody on that roster is getting purged.
Right.
Everything that last regime did is getting purged, and the new people. I wouldn't be surprised if Malik Willis is down in Miami. The way this is going, because they hired the front office guy from Green Bay, they hired an assistant coach from Green Bay. I would not be surprised if they bring Malik Willis in to be a 1 year. Let's see what he's got.
Okay.
So they're trying to
Jay,
Green Bay light.
Totally
That's what
disagree
they're
with
doing.
that.
Jay,
Why would he want to go down to a dumpster fire?
Because it's a
again, Green Bay brain trust. The three guys, that would be that's what it's setting up. That's what it's setting up for.
But
Why
why
would
would
you feel that way? Because I don't believe that at all.
who's going to be? Who would be? Jay, who do you think would be Miami's starter?
I don't think it's going to be Malik Willis. I don't. If it's going to be a 1 year type thing, there's no way he's doing that.
But why would you do a 1 year thing when you have Quinn Ewers there? Do they trust him?
No, you don't trust Quinn Ewers. No, I wouldn't.
Anybody you bring in there is going to be a 1 year. It's going to be a 1 year flyer. The same thing that happened with Daniel Jones last year in Indianapolis.
Well,
1 year.
you don't do that.
If you prove yourself, we'll extend you. But if you flop, we're gonna draft one of these franchise quarterbacks that's coming out next year because there's like 5 or 6 of them.
Well, if you're doing that, you need to bring somebody like Gino or somebody.
Gino,
because Malik Willis, no.
Shut up, Victor.
So who do they? So Jay, I'm trying to keep a straight face here. So who do you think they bring in to be that 1 year Band-Aid?
That's what I just said. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any inside knowledge here, but somebody like Geno Smith. I mean, why not? Because it's not going to be somebody long term. I don't think. I just don't see that.
2 Chainz is open.
Oh Lord.
You can't do. I think because the thing, Mr. Spivey's right, is that you get someone who basically they need to prove themselves. You don't take an established person who's already like well implemented into the system. You get someone who's like needs a home.
2 Chainz. Victor, I'll repeat a sentence that Playmaker said about 3 months ago.
What's that?
Me and Victor gonna fight.
Yeah, no. I mean, Jay's right. No established quarterback is going to sign on with the Miami Dolphins because everyone knows it's a 1 year prove yourself. And you know what? If you prove what you're doing in Miami and they let you go, you can move on. You can move on to any job that opens up next year. But everybody knows teams like Miami, teams like the New York Jets, they're not playing for next year. They're playing for
5 years.
Winning the draft sweepstakes next year, getting Arch Manning, getting Dante Moore, getting a plethora of guys, Josh Hoover. I mean, any of those guys are going to be better than what they bring in this offseason.
Don't forget, Cam Newton's available.
He's on first team. He's on first team. Hey, I'm not gonna even dignify that man with a response. I was making a joke last time.
I ain't doing it. Jay.
Well,
I'm not gonna do it. Playmaker, go ahead.
Jay, you're in the state of North Carolina with the rich history of basketball.
Okay.
Yesterday, I was able to watch here in Jacksonville, Queen University capture the Atlantic Sun title, and they get to be in the NCAA tournament for the first time.
Okay.
How much do you know about Queen University?
How much do I know about them?
Yeah.
They just recently gone to Division I a couple of years ago, so they're eligible for this tournament, and they won themselves in. So why not?
Well, let me throw a question that Deets threw out
And
earlier.
they're in Charlotte, so they're in a large
Let me-
city.
Let me throw a question that Deets threw out earlier. Are they going to play on Thursday or Friday, or are they going to start in the first four?
I could see them easily in the first four.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
what
that's
Lenard,
what- that's what-
I haven't seen what
that's what Deets
Lenardi
said.
says, but I can see that.
Yeah, that's what Deets
Well,
said
you know
earlier.
darn well, you know somebody in the MAC and somebody in the SWAC will be in there. You know that for sure.
True. So it
SWAC's
really
in there.
doesn't matter.
The SWAC's in there every year.
Because so it really doesn't matter who's in the SWAC conference. They're going to play in 48 hours after they win.
I don't care if you're 28-4 in the SWAC. They're going to be playing on Tuesday.
They're going to be playing on Tuesday. They're going to be playing on Tuesday or Wednesday, which brings this from me to Jay. Why'd they expand to 68 teams anyway?
Oh, they're not
stupidest thing
stopping
I've
at
ever heard.
68. They're not stopping at 68.
No, they're going to double it. That's as unfortunate as this sounds. They're going to double it.
They're going to start at 72 and go from there.
The last expansion should have been to 64 teams, which they did in 1985.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Benjamins and TV.
Benjamins, TV rights, TV commercials. Hold on, Deej. Everything, and I know, and I know that the back of my mind knows that, and I could have seen this expansion coming to 68, and then, as Jay said, later 72, and then they're gonna go all the way to 96 in increments.
Well, I mean, it's like I said before.
And we know what it's going to be. We know what it's going to be. When they made this expansion, and we thought, oh, this is going to be all right. Bubble teams are going to be playing in Dayton for a chance to get in, and they were like, yeah, okay. Well, they did that for a few years, and then they were like, okay, well, we'll have 4 bubble teams. We'll have them play each other, but we'll also have 2 16s. So when they expand it, it's going to be everybody's playing for a 16 seed. All the 16 seeds are going to be playing on Tuesday, and then they're going to have to go play against a number 1 seed in whatever region, and it's a total farce.
And they get blown out.
Well, like I said, we're going to have March Madness by the end of the Super Bowl at this point.
Well, they've done this to themselves by expanding the season for what seems like an interminable amount of season.
They think it's a good. They think it's a good idea. They think it's a good idea to do.
Starting the season the first week of November is idiotic.
You're right.
Stupid.
You're right. But I'm just saying, they think it's a good idea. We know they do.
I'm used to this season. I'm used to this. I'm used to the season starting. What'd you say, Jay? Thanksgiving weekend, or a little bit after that.
Years ago, most of the teams started Thanksgiving week.
Yeah,
except for like the preseason NIT, which no longer exists, stuff like that.
And they would start it with tournament, in-season tournaments, like you said, Jay. The preseason NIT, then of course the Maui Invitational, the whatever Invitational.
Now you've got the Maui, you've got the Battle for Atlantis, you've got like 6 different preseason tournaments, and it's freaking ridiculous.
I don't know if you guys noticed or not. There fewer and fewer actual tournaments now. Now there's like these NIL deal things around Thanksgiving now, or teams are just going. They're not even destination places anymore. They're just like Chicago or Washington or wherever else.
To play it for a chance.
It's all to get more NIL money. That's what it is.
It's for a chance to play in the. It is for all NIL money, and now they have all of the major cities: New York, Chicago. I don't know if there's one in Los Angeles yet.
No.
They're going with the NIL.
The regular season started on November 3rd. The national championship for the men is April 6th.
April 6th.
Right after WrestleMania.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
Well, so speaking of the men's tournament, and we got Jay on, Jay and Playmaker, I want to hear from you guys. What tournaments are you looking at this week that that we the people who have not been paying attention to college basketball all year, what tournaments are you looking at to be interesting or for us to keep an eye on?
I'll answer that first.
Outside of the big conferences, the one to watch out for is the MAC, the MAC, because if Miami loses, they have a strong chance of being eliminated.
They're out
because of their strength of schedule so horrible. Even though
we're talking about a team that's 30 that is 31-0.
31-0.
Now I think they're in regardless, but a lot of people think they're going to be out if they lose.
If they was to get upset in the MAC tournament, the conversation would be very interesting.
And the team I can tell you that has the best chance of upsetting them is Akron.
Yes.
The Akron Zips. 28-4 coming into this. They are the only team that has kept up with the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. They were called something else, but I'm not allowed to say it here. But the team that could beat Miami could be Akron. Yes. And that would send that, not only that region, but send the tournament in general into, well, let me say it the way Victor said it to me a few days ago. It would turn it upside down.
It would turn into a frenzy.
It would turn into a frenzy, and it would turn it upside down.
If I know their strength of schedule is horrible, I understand that. But if they lose in the conference tournament and don't get in, and somebody like Indiana with like an 18-6, whatever they are, 17 or whatever they are, gets in, I mean that's a crime.
Yeah, it is a crime. It is a crime.
And just because I hate them, I hope Carolina loses in the first round.
Damn.
You know
venom
what?
on that one was real.
I agree.
Right?
All they care about is Duke.
Is beating Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they lost to Duke.
That's
so
it.
They should shut
It's
them
the
up.
whining.
Their
It's the
whole
whining
season
cheese
is geared
crowd.
toward 2, 3, or 4 games a year. Their whole season. They
Their
don't care
whole
about anybody
season
else. But Duke.
Well, how do you put it, Spivey? It's a whining cheese crowed. All they care about is.
Well, I go back to whatever it was that 2022
it is.
when they beat Krzyzewski in the final regular season game, and then beat them in the Final Four, and could not have cared less about beating Kansas in the national championship.
Could not have cared less about beating Kansas.
I just don't understand that.
And you know what? I remember that.
Here's the interesting thing.
You know,
I'm looking
just a moment,
I'm
gentlemen.
looking at the bracketology right now from Joe Nolly. Miami,
Hold on a
Ohio
minute.
is slided.
Hold on. Go ahead, Snow.
The exact date of that championship game was April 4th.
Right.
Of 2022. How do I remember that day? I was under the knife. And when I fell back to sleep, Carolina was up by 17. I woke back up again, and Kansas had won by 14.
Did not care.
They did not care about.
I have a lot of Carolina friends who are Carolina fans, and they just believe that Duke was their national championship. That is not their national championship.
It was played in the Superdome. Playmaker, go ahead.
As Joe Lonardi got on his bracketology right now, if everything was to hold up, guess who North Carolina could face in the first round?
Duke.
Nope. Miami of Ohio.
Good. Hope they lose the first round.
I hope they get
lose the first round.
That's what Joe Lonardi has right now.
It's kind of like with how the Bears are sometimes, where like they don't really care if they get to the playoffs as long as they beat Green Bay twice, they're fine.
Well, here's the championship tournament you could watch: the Sun Belt Conference. Their championship game is tonight.
How many games are tonight? I forgot.
It's top seeded Troy and 10th seeded Georgia Southern, so that could be upset city.
How many conference tournament championships are tonight?
There's at least 2. I'm thinking the women's tournament. I'm sorry.
I think it's like 3 or 4 tonight.
Yeah, I'm thinking 3.
You got the Sun Belt, Georgia Southern, and Troy.
Georgia Southern and Troy.
Southern.
You have the Southern, Foreman, and East Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That's Furman, by the way.
Furman. Furman Paladin.
That's it. There's only 2.
Oh, there's only 2 tonight.
There's only 2.
Okay. And this is only the start of championship week. This is only the start of it.
How many teams are in so far? Is it 6?
6.
6 are in so far.
6 are in so far,
Yeah.
including
So
Queens University.
You got North Dakota State, who won the Summit League.
Mm-hmm.
So now they bringing championships to basketball now instead of football.
Northern Iowa is in.
Iowa.
They beat UIC yesterday.
Tennessee State.
High Point is in from the Big South.
How about women and men area? How about women and men area?
Yep.
You got Long Island University, the Sharks.
Long Island Sharks.
Long Island Sharks.
What they win? The Northeast Conference?
Yep.
They won the Northeast.
That's the NEC.
Mm-hmm. They won the Northeast Conference. And I was tempted to cover the Northeast Conference for a very selfish reason, but I'm glad I decided not to. But yeah, Northern Iowa, as I mentioned, ran away from UIC, and they played early in the morning for the Missouri Valley title.
That's Arch Madness.
That is Arch Madness, and they play that in St. Louis. They play that in St. Louis. And there are like 2 regular season games tonight.
Who's playing regular season games?
It is. No, I take that back. These are tournament games. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, I think the regular season
the West Coast Conference semifinals are tonight with Oregon State and Gonzaga, and I think Gonzaga is the number 1 seed. And then the later game is Santa Clara and St. Mary's. They are tonight. And then we get into the Big 12 tournament beginning Tuesday with Baylor and Arizona State, Utah, Cincinnati. And I think that, nope, I'm wrong. Kansas State and BYU in the afternoons, in the
ACC starts tomorrow.
Yeah, ACC starts tonight.
No, ACC starts tomorrow.
No, it does start tomorrow. I'm looking at.
Yeah, it would have to be. It would have to be tomorrow for them to end because their championship game's on Sunday, right?
No, Saturday night.
Oh, is it Saturday night?
And the games I read are Tuesday and not Monday. I mistakenly said Monday. I apologize for that. So the Big 12 and the ACC and the Big 10, they all kick off tomorrow.
Now, I think the Big 10 starts. Wednesday.
Yeah, because the Big Ten's usually a Sunday championship. It's usually the one right before. It's usually right into Selection Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Well, they got the first round of the Big Ten tomorrow. It is.
Yeah.
It is with Penn State and Northwestern.
They're going 6 days.
They're going 6 days. No, if I'm looking at this correctly,
19 teams.
If I'm looking at this correctly,
yeah, they do have a lot of teams to get through.
The ACC starts tomorrow, and the Big Ten starts tomorrow with Maryland and Oregon. And as I said, the second game in the first round is Penn State and Northwestern. The ACC also starts tomorrow. So the Big Ten, the ACC, the Big 12 all start in motion tomorrow. Conference USA starts tomorrow with New Mexico State and Jacksonville State. Big Sky is coming down to the end of its tournament because their semifinals play tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be busy. There's only one game on the 11th so far, and that features Iowa State in the Big 12 tournament. I think the other results.
Let me just state this about. I know Duke beat the snot out of Carolina tonight. Thank goodness. But if I were John Shire, I know they had 2 players hurt in the Carolina game the other night. Even if they were remotely healthy, there is no way on earth they would suit up for me this week.
Right.
Get Tim ready for next week.
Yep.
I know a lot of people will think
them ready
a lot
for
of
the
people will
tournament.
think I'm crazy for saying that, but the ACC tournament means nothing.
Where are they playing the ACC tournament?
Charlotte.
They're in Charlotte.
Really?
I hate that. I hate that.
It should be in Greensboro.
It
should be in Greensboro.
That's why I thought it was always in Green. I thought it was always in Greensboro Coliseum or whatever they call it.
Jim Phillips, the commissioner, has stupidly moved it around.
They got the wildest idea to move the ACC tournament around, and I covered the ACC tournament for 3 years, and it was always in Greensboro. And then after that,
it's been
there
in
was
Charlotte
1 year.
a lot over the years, but Greensboro is the best place for it.
It is. It's the home of the. It should be the home of the ACC. I think.
They moved that too. It used to be in Greensboro.
Yeah,
and they moved it to Charlotte.
They moved it to Charlotte. They moved it to Charlotte.
Because Jim.
All right, we'll do for our station break. He is an idiot. He's a flat out idiot. All right, we're due for our station break. Jay Spivey joins us as he does every Monday. Jay, thanks a lot, my friend. We appreciate you.
All right,
I'll
guys.
see y'all later too. I'm out. We gotta get ready.
All right.
Playmaker's on his way to Jacksonville Memorial Auditorium. Better send him off too.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic, but I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
Cole Johnson just sent me something, and I won't repeat it here.
Oh,
second hour of.
How is he doing?
As I said, Cole Johnson sent me something, and I will not repeat it here.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
There's also the end of a sweepstakes. I can finally say it's over. Thank goodness.
What sweepstakes?
The big sweepstakes that's been going on in the NFL.
Second hour after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast, every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets. 'Cause we take this job so serious.
Get me the out of here, please.
Hey! There it is.
Damn it! What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
And here I thought you had something worse planned today for me.
Don't challenge it.
What do you mean you have something worse?
Don't challenge it, dog.
Now he ought to know better than that.
I'm asking. No, you don't know what I'm talking about in terms of the sweepstakes.
Of course. Yeah, and I don't care.
You don't care because you didn't go there. That's why you don't care.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Max Crosby. He signed a 5-year deal to.
Hey, you got traded to Baltimore.
Which is funny because
And he ain't gonna play all 5 years.
Now you know how I am sometimes where I'm in my Discord just trying to just vibe and everything. And apparently the Monarch Republic was screaming and crying about the fact that if we could have got Max Crosby, we would have punched our ticket straight to the top. We would have went to the Super Bowl next year. We had got Max Crosby.
Victor, do me a favor.
Yes.
Hold on to that.
Okay.
Because I have to say, we owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning. And dog, hold on to your seat.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see it.
Put somebody in the middle of the field.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that game sucked.
You fool! I'm on Alarm Island.
What the is that?
Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Good grief.
I quit. I'm out of here. I'm done.
He's holding our name, folks. He's out of here.
That's it.
He's out of here.
Let me tell you something. I did that one this morning.
You did all that this morning.
I did that. As a matter of fact, Victor, I did that approximately 45 minutes before air. And that's the second version.
Oh God, there's a first version.
Go ahead, Dietz. Were you gonna say something?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say before we move on with the show, I just want to address Damien asked a question, and Damien, we said it last week. Thursday we're gonna tackle everything NIL. So we'll get into that mess. I just want to know. Just Damien, leave a message in the chat Who are you talking about? I don't know who Mr. Pumpkinhead is. I don't know who that is. So I have no idea. I have no idea who you're talking about. So I don't know what was said about it. But we're gonna tackle the NIL on Thursday. So we're not skating on your question. We said it last week. We're gonna spend a lot of time Thursday breaking down the NIL.
Like I said, he's probably talking about Trump. That's what I'm thinking.
He's talking about.
I don't know exactly where this came from.
He's talking about 45 in office.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
That's the second version of the ID I made, the short one. Want to hear the first
long one?
Oh, I got a second short one.
God help me.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see it.
And Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Here he is back in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws to Jesus Christ.
Shut up! My game suck.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches. I did.
Here I thought you were going to roast me because of what happened on my Twitch yesterday, but then you do this.
I did that. I did both of those. I got to tell y'all a secret. I did both of those while high on caffeine, and I had the energy an hour before liftoff.
There you go.
I did. You know, Victor, I was going to create about 6 or 7 versions of those and use everybody's voice. I just ran out of time, but I wanted to get deets in a couple of those, especially with the ones.
The best ones for deets.
Sounds good. I'll take those.
This is why I brought up the trade with Max Crosby and the Raiders
and McCarthy. Yeah, and McCarthy. Those were short IDs. I have even shorter ones in store.
Yes. But the thing is that this is why I kind of wish I had like something that had Deese's voice on there, because we could just tell me why you're wrong. Because when I had people sitting there telling me,
that's a hell of an idea, Deets. You need to record that line for me.
There's a button to press and say, "Tell me why you're wrong." Because I had multiple people saying, "If we had Max Crosby, the Cowboys would have went right to the Super Bowl." I'm like,
matter of fact, Victor, you know what? I'm going to give you a present.
Oh dear.
I'm going to give Victor the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the random musings of Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna need Deets to help me with this because he and I both at least know a lot about this stuff. Here's the problem I have with this, right? Max Crosby is a phenomenal edge rusher. And yes, he probably could have filled the hole that was left by Micah Parsons. The problem is that if you think that one player is going to completely solve anything, you're fooling yourself. We have a lot more holes.
Just ask the New York Jets.
We have a lot more holes offensively as well as defensively before we can even sniff the Super Bowl. Now, I'm going to ask you, why do you think people would think that Max Crosby would have immediately put us far in the playoffs? Let's just not even say Super Bowl yet, but just let's say NFC Championship game.
Well, I mean, obviously, getting Max Crosby would help you out in so many ways because he's not only a phenomenal pass rusher, he also plays the run very well. And we all know if you have a beat up, if you have a bad secondary, how do you fix it? Get pressure on the quarterback. So that helps. The problem is, and I saw Ryan with a comment in the chat about why the Cowboys didn't go after Max Crosby. There's a big reason why the Cowboys could not go after Max Crosby and did not go after Max Crosby, and that's because the Cowboys are $32 million over the salary cap as we speak right now. They can't bring anybody else on. They can't bring anybody else on. And Max Crosby, if I remember correctly, Max Crosby has a no trade clause on his contract. So even if the Cowboys had offered the world to the Oakland Raiders, he would have looked at the Dallas Cowboys and said, they can't offer me, they can't even offer me a contract because they can't pay anybody. So why would he leave to go there? And so so that never would have happened. So anybody that thought the Cowboys had a chance at this, no, the Cowboys do not have any money to spend. They cannot bring in any players until they get under the cap.
We're basically in cap hell right now. And it's a lot of like really inflated contracts that really kind of burned everybody.
And basically it's gonna take restructuring Dak Prescott, signing George Pickens and getting him off the franchise tag. So that's gonna help. It's gonna take restructuring CeeDee Lamb. It's gonna take a lot of restructuring of a lot of deals that they have to get them under the cap just so that they can fill the roster. Not bring in a Max Crosby because there were three things you had to do. A, you had to trade for Max Crosby, a trade the Raiders would accept.
Right.
B, you have to convince Max Crosby to want to come to your team to play, to waive his no trade clause. And then C, you had to sign him long term like Baltimore did. So all three of those things, the Dallas Cowboys had no shot. There was no chance of them completing any of those. So it really doesn't matter. So for people that are saying, why didn't Jerry make this move? His hands are tied right now.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like something. It's like
Mr. McCarthy, time. Mr. McCarthy, you are not right.
Well, at least
I'll
Dak
let y'all read this.
I saw at least Dak was closer to a ring than Justin Fields is.
Wow.
For those of you listening on radio, on all of our radio networks, including WQVZ, McCormick reads as follows, quote, I saw Dak broke up with his fiance, yet another ring Dak missed out on. Ouch.
Here's the problem: is it's the entire team it needs restructuring. You have a lot of inflated contracts where now they really don't have a choice, and you're starting to see some of that play fall off. I mean, last year, CLM probably had one of his worst in terms of just like drop passes. And I'm like, what is happening with his hands? George Pickens needs to get signed. They got to restructure that deal. That is deal restructured
because he's tagged. Right, he's franchise tagged now. George Pickens, isn't
yes,
he?
He is.
Oh, he's under the he's going to be under the franchise tag until I think next Monday when they can start negotiations, and then he's at that number until I think June 12th.
Okay.
Unless they get something done before, I think it's either June 12th or June 14th. Unless they get something done that shrinks that number down, and we'll see if that happens. And again, if the Cowboys don't give them a deal, somebody else will come in. They're allowed to offer them a contract, and the Cowboys can match it.
Right.
So.
I mean, seeing how he played, how he stepped up after CeeDee got hurt, it was like this was his audition for like wanting to be there long term, and I'm like, you'd be a fool not to take it. Now you are taking on the gamble of him possibly crashing out later on because you're going to start evening out the targets. Dak is going to, but at the same time, it's like you have a good 1-2 threat. You don't have, and the thing is, they don't have any more of the distractions of like the other big names out there right now. Stephon Diggs has already been picked up. Max Crosby has already been picked up. So now what you need to do is work on home. Get some situations in place where you can start getting under this cap because we're in cap hell. So the fact again, so someone's saying that,
and you're going to be there a while,
right? We're going to win the Super Bowl if we had Max Crosby. If we had this player, that player, like you need a total overhaul right now.
And by the way, Max Crosby. I mean, Snowman played the right clip coming in. Max Crosby's an edge pass rusher. He ain't going to be in the middle of the field.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, so you can't play defense. You cannot play defense without guys in the middle of the field. You just can't do it.
I hate you, dude.
The new defense. Matt Uberfools is out. New defensive coordinator's in there, so hopefully he's learned that keep guys in the middle of the field, and we'll see what the new defense looks like. But I mean, Max Crosby. Would anybody love to have Max Crosby? Absolutely, he's a great player.
Yeah.
But like Victor said, there's plenty more that the Cowboys need to focus on, other than getting a pass rusher. And you can get pass rush. Pass rushing it's not that hard to find.
Right, and
especially with two first round picks this year.
Right,
and the way everybody's talking about this draft going, I mean, the Cowboys could use those picks, move up, and get Bain from Miami.
Right.
Then they're set at pass rusher. They could use both those picks. They could get a guy like Harold Landry and another guy with their second pick, or vice versa. Either way, you get a pass rusher, you gain a pass rusher, and you get another guy to slot in there. So to make a trade for Max Crosby, the Cowboys couldn't do it, but B, it just wouldn't make any sense for the way the team is right now.
No, and it's funny because
Right.
I just
And
saw
yes,
this.
I know about I know about Uber Fools being in Frisco, and he ain't touching the defense.
The assistant head coach is Matt Uberfools.
Listen, we're still fighting off. Hey, we're still fighting off the stench of Brendan Staley, because unfortunately, for a while, he was there.
Oh,
but
man.
I'd rather deal with the fact that we're going to be healthy
At least he doesn't have to call timeout for your team.
True. He is not in charge of the defense, unlike where he was the last couple of times. He is not and never will be in charge of the defense. That job belongs to Raheem Morris. I'll deal with that.
And the Cowboys have finally said we're gonna stick with one running back, and I believe it's Javonte Williams. I think is the one we picked.
Javonte Williams.
So he's there, and now it's like now we don't have to do running back by committee. Now we're gonna put most of our efforts into him, and finally get back to running between the numbers and setting up play action, which is what got us the wins back in the 90s.
Exactly.
But now watch us go pick a guard in the first round.
Shut up, Victor. Shut up.
We did
Get out of my head
year.
and shut up.
We did last
Get out
year.
of my head and shut up.
Hey, last year it was a double whammy. They picked not only did they pick a guard, but they picked a guard from North Haven, Connecticut.
Right.
Come on. That just explains everything you need to know about the Dallas Cowboys.
How did Al Michaels put it? Go figure.
And yet, I continuously had to be deluged by these mental midgets who sit there and say, we're only a few people away from a Super Bowl, only a few picks away from a Super Bowl. We can do it. And it's like, after you don't get those picks or don't get those people, and you're like, well, we can still make it Super Bowl no matter what. It's like, guys, you have to watch what's on the field. At some point, you guys got to watch what's on the field. Rather than, look, I want the Cowboys to at least get to the NFC Championship so that everyone else can shut up talking about them. But instead, we end up going out there laying eggs all over the place like dodo birds. And then all the time, and every single time we say, well, next year we'll do it. Next year we'll do it. Next year we'll get it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Victor, laying dodo eggs all over the place.
It's crazy to me.
It is. And you're so true.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to get done. I want this team to be successful. Not just for this year or next year.
But why won't they pull the trigger on some of these groundbreaking moves, which would make them competitive?
It's a mosh pit of ineptitude right now.
Okay.
You know, the Joneses.
You don't want to keep up with these Joneses. You don't want to keep up with these Joneses.
They run like a vanity project and not a football organization. And it's like, what needs to happen to you guys to say, look, we're getting embarrassed. Yes, we're in the news. That's true, but we're not in the news for good reasons. As Steve Harvey would say, all the news ain't been good news.
Ain't been good news, exactly.
So it's like, what do you need to say? Like, I need to show that I have pride in this blue star. What do I need to do?
But I mean, it's not. Let's not blackpill this thing here. They have made good decisions. This regime has made good decisions in the draft. You go back to Vander Esch at middle linebacker when nobody thought, take a middle linebacker from Boise State. Why would we do that? Turns out to be a Pro Bowler in his rookie season a couple years. So guys said, don't take Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs goes out, is a Pro Bowler early on. You had Zach Martin, who the Cowboys drafted and was a stalwart on the offensive line. So this regime has drafted well. Micah Parsons. Nobody was talking about Micah Parsons at the beginning of that draft. In fact, the Cowboys traded back and still got Micah Parsons. He had one of the best rookie years, and he's turned into one of the best players in the NFL. So this regime has drafted well. They have used the draft to make the team better. So there's places to go there. So it's not all doom and gloom, and we have 2 first-round picks that we can play with.
Right.
The question is, are we going to make the right decisions or not? That's the only thing I always worry about. It's like we made good decisions in the past. We also made some terrible ones too. But I guess that's just how it goes with the draft. It's just I just wish for all of us to just wait. Let's just take a breath, wait, and see what happens.
Well, that's good, and that brings us to a point of where we are and what we've been talking about and what we're going to talk about a lot this week. This whole week we're going to be talking about things that we've said that people just we say these things and people come at us and people say, "Oh, that's never going to happen," and then. When it happens, they're not prepared for what's happening right now.
Right.
And we can talk about it in all walks of life. If you question the news that's happening, you're looked at as, oh, you're the crazy one. Why wouldn't things go wrong? And you're like, well, if this goes wrong, how is this is possibility of going wrong? I mean, we talked about it at the beginning of the show with rankings. When the playoffs came out, I said rankings are going to be meaningless if you don't set a criteria. They haven't set a criteria. All hell is breaking loose. And all hell broke loose last year when Notre Dame was in the rankings for the entire time, and then all of a sudden they're knocked out when the final rankings come out. And we all make fun of them we all make fun of Notre Dame for not electing not to play a bowl game and being upset. They had every right to be upset. They had every right to be upset because they were set up the entire season of, hey, if you do this, this, and this, and this, you'll be in the final 12. They did everything,
and
still got left out.
And still got
left out because all the wrong people were telling them, this is what you need to do. This is what needs to happen. If this, and this happens, you'll get in. Well, nobody was sitting there saying, yeah, guys, you were never in this. You always were going to be fighting for that last spot, and it could go to anybody. And if the ball bounces wrong, you're going to be the ones left out. Nobody was telling them that. And everybody that was telling them that was looked at, as I said it all year, they're on the outside looking in. And everybody said, that's crazy, that's crazy, that's crazy. They're Notre Dame, they're going to get in. And then when they didn't get in, everybody was like, well, what do we do now? Oh, well, let's make a provision that if Notre Dame's in the top 12, they're automatically in. That doesn't fix anything. Your fix doesn't. Your fix only creates more problems. And we're going to talk about that later on. The NIL is an absolute mess. We're going to talk about it on Thursday. Just look up. And for anybody that wants to do some preemptive, what's going to be talking about, look up Cincinnati quarterback Brendan Sorsby. Okay, that's all you need to know about what we're going to talk about on Thursday, because it's an absolute mess, and a lot of people are talking about it.
There was another player you mentioned that's played, what, 7 years in college? I think.
Oh yeah, we can talk about TJ Finley.
TJ Finley, that's him.
TJ Finley will be on his seventh college team.
Seventh college team? Wow.
Seven.
It's an amazing story. I have to give props for it too. Pizzle brought that one to my attention, and then I did the deep dive into the career of TJ Finley, and it is absolutely insane how long this guy's been in college and how many teams he's played for, because he's got a lot of issues. So we'll get into all of him, but these are all things that we have talked about and said, hey, if this goes wrong, if X happens, what do you do? Oh, that's not going to happen. Years down the line, it happens, and the league is like, what do we do now?
Right.
What do we do about it? Like, well,
it comes down to this. It comes down to this, and we have all said this, that they never developed, and I'm gonna cuss here because there's a C word. They never developed, and they never will develop because they like the chaos. The word is contingency.
Oh, I was gonna say consistency is also there too.
Well, we know they're not going to be consistent. We've said that for the entirety that we've been on the air. Consistently inconsistent. And Deeds, you did not get me kicked out of Starbucks this morning when I went and got some ice coffee.
There you go.
I gotta tell y'all that fun.
It's always a plus.
We gotta go to a break. I do have a couple more station breaks that I just did. And I had fun with Jen's. I had fun with Jen's voice as well. I'll play those for you.
Someone she's not here because she's about to lose it.
Here. No,
here we go.
She's getting ready for She's getting ready for Thursday.
She's getting ready for the big show. The big show on Thursday, right?
And she's also got her next stream coming up today, where it's her last one as the Queen model.
Okay.
So we'll get into all that, because the last half hour is going to be a potluck half hour, and someone made a request of me. In fact, it was my daughter who asked me to tell the story of me begging Deets not to get me kicked out of Starbucks, which had the entire staff laughing, and it also wound up getting me a 2-year sponsorship deal. All that and more as we come down the stretch on Snowman in the Morning in a Deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Race car drivers change lanes very fast, but with no outside mirrors. How come they don't crash? Introducing Angel View, the new wide-angle mirror that reduces blind spots. Angel View simply snaps over your car's rear view mirror, giving you a 160-degree view behind you. Just look at the difference. Look, ordinary rear view mirrors are small and flat, but Angel View has a huge mirror with curved glass. This convex shape allows you to see both blind spots with one glance. And with our Pro Edition special coating, it's anti-glare at night. Get your Angel View now for just $19.99. But wait, Angel View may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Angel View is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. Once the current inventory is gone, it's gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-495-0761. That's 1-800-495-0761. Or visit getangelview.com. Order now.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Take our final station break, and I'm waiting on Jen to appear because I got a couple special ones for her. One of my daughters.
It's funny you mention that because I believe she is on the way.
Uh-oh.
Tell her to hurry up. Okay. I kid with her like I kid with my children. But one of my kids, as well as a few friends of mine, heard Dietz mention his favorite line from me in the years that we hung out on the air together, which is, "Please don't get me kicked out of Starbucks." And it prompted some questions.
So kicked out of Starbucks.
I don't think even Victor knows this one. Here's what.
No,
happened.
I know it.
I was in Michigan City, and I did an interview with Dietz, and Dietz said something that had me laughing so hard that people were looking at me, and I just pleaded to Dietz, "Please don't get me kicked out of Starbucks." It worked out so well that I had a sponsorship deal there for 2 years. So, Dietz, I did not get kicked out.
There you go.
Not only did I not get kicked out of Starbucks, not only did I get free drinks, Okay, because they blessed me with 2 drinks. There was a limit. They had to give me 2 per day, which is fine because the community there from Michigan City always helped me out. But they loved it when I came in because they were looking forward to seeing what kind of shenanigans I would be doing there next. And speaking of shenanigans, there's this pretty lady.
All hail the
Say
king.
her name and she appears. I believe in Genyo. So there you go. Genetic treatment.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Jen's
Yes.
preparing for a big event on Thursday. So if y'all go to Twitch, you will hear me and Don going completely crazy.
For 30 minutes.
Yeah, we have a 30-minute open. We have 30 minutes to
3
fill.
days away. I am so nervous. Also, on that note, March 9th, happy Miku Day, everybody.
Happy Miku Day to you, and I got a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah.
What have you done?
Yo, y'all, another station ID. This is Snowman in the morning.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia.
To all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters.
Well, that game sucked.
I am cute. You!
You tripping. Who told this lie? Shut up.
Why?
His football acumen is the same
Why?
as Gunfront's moral capacity.
Surprise.
I am cute. That is gold. Pure gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, the queen has collapsed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
Why?
Insert George Bush meme here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
The fact is, that was so well set up.
Why?
That was so well
Just
set up.
now, you want to know the best part?
She just
You want to know the best part?
I don't know if I want to know.
I did that in 2 minutes.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
I did that
This
during
is usually the part where I
Wait a
would
minute.
throw my
Wait a minute.
headset on the floor and walk off, but I am not throwing a new pair. Hell
You better
no.
not. You better not.
I'm not.
Oh,
This is wireless. This is wireless.
the-
You see how far back I am?
Yes, we do.
Just checking.
The best part is, folks, I did that during the commercial. I did that in 2
Then you
minutes.
wrote me into it too.
You little.
And the good news is I was clean out of that one.
But you ain't clean out of this one.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world.
I'm on Alarm Island.
Put somebody in the middle of the field. Like, it's not hard.
You tripping.
I am cute.
You fool!
Get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you pussy. Chiz.
Give me
I
that.
will open this door right
Oh my
now.
God.
Sir.
You end it with me saying, give me them cocks. What is wrong with you, sir?
Put somebody on the dog on the field. Hard. Do it.
Just a minute. Dog, you have your nerve to complain when you uttered the line live on the air and expect me
Snowman.
not to use it?
Snowman, we got a request. We got a request.
help me.
Oh, someone wants a replay. Which
Yep.
one?
No.
I
Which
think the
one?
last one. That's the latest one we just did.
Damien, which one? Which
Damien
one do you want?
Hernandez.
Oh, let me play for Jen the other ones I did.
Oh Lord, that's amazing.
And I did 4 of them this morning.
Yeah, he did 4.
Is this where I go sit on my chair? Right
No.
here.
No.
Too bad I'm sitting.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see it.
And Father Oshanti need to go to hell.
It's really, in the end, basically.
Here he is back in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Throws to Jesus Christ.
Shut up! I'm on Long Island. Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Get out of my face, you thirsty.
What? Get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
I'm like the only one that doesn't have a get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
I don't either.
You're getting one soon.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
We'll get there.
Guys, we're gonna fix that at the end of the show today.
Oh no!
What?
We're gonna fix that at the end of the show today. Jen, I have to tell you a secret about that one. The one I just played.
Secret.
Two secrets actually. One, I was full of caffeine, and two, I did that an hour before the air.
You know, and the damn thing is that worried me about this morning is when you said that you had me as a victim going into all of this. I was thinking you ripped something from my Twitch and was going to use it against me.
No.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
using
like
that.
yesterday we were all hanging out with Don while he was streaming Marvel Rivals Live, and he ended his match, I kid you not, guys, with not only a win, but a tank pool MVP.
Oh, and dog, you'll hear that celebration Thursday morning.
Wait, oh, you just let out a swear word?
Here's just Jen.
That's fine.
Jen, I had some more fun. With the second one I made an hour before tip off.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see it.
Put somebody in the middle of the field.
It's really, in the end, basically, my PRA impression. Are you serious? Are you
Well, that game
serious?
sucked.
You fool! I'm on Alarm Island.
Is that?
Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Lord have mercy.
I did both.
You did both those on the fly.
I did both of those on the fly. Victor has hung around me in production where I hear an idea,
and then you put
and
it
then
into
it
a
turns
file.
into an audio bite.
Yep.
And
just like y'all did the last couple of years with the It Is You series, which now has 12 of them.
Yes, Lamar
I even got
issue.
I got one for
Aaron
Damien.
issue. Oh, no.
I got one for Damien. I'll reveal that next Monday. But I did all 4 of these. I did the first 2, Jen, that you heard before the show, an hour before the show. These last 2 I did in a grand total of 4 minutes. And that was during the last break.
And to think that you're going to use my own Twitch against me on Thursday.
Yes.
I sure am.
Yes.
Matter of fact, if I time it right, it'll kick off the show.
It'll kick off my re-debut?
No, it'll kick off the day. It'll kick off the show here.
It'll kick off the show here. I have something bigger. I have something bigger to kick off the Thursday show. To kick off the.
I am so nervous about the.
Yeah, we might have a few things planned for that.
You got no Jen. As hard as you worked on this, you have no reason to be afraid. None. You have no reason to be nervous.
I still
Victor?
have anyway. I'm 3 days away. I still have a lot to do with the MMPs that I still have yet to do.
That's and we know that, and we're we're already proud of you. And yes, Damien, I have something for you.
I am really trying my hardest with these, you guys. Like, I know the rehearsal last week, it didn't go like we planned due to technical difficulties. And I'm really, really sorry about that. I promise that the real thing is not like a slideshow presentation. There's no glitches, I promise. it was just Snowman's technical issues backfiring against
Yeah,
him.
it was the technical issues. It was the technical issues on my end, and Damien is afraid.
I did.
Wait.
Snowman did tell me.
Nice, David. I quit and I plead the fifth.
You
Snowman
can't.
did tell me he would be uploading the dress rehearsal if anyone's still interested.
I will do it today.
for Thursday.
I will definitely do it today because the last 3 days I passed out early. Damien, you can't quit. You're too much a part of this crew.
Damien, you're not Notre Dame. You're a Chicago
Yeah,
Bears fan. You're
Damien's
too stubborn to
Damien's
quit.
found his way into my Discord server as well. He was hanging
He
out
sure
with me
did.
yesterday.
I'll put it this way: Damien is more valuable to this program than Caleb Williams is to the Bears. So.
Oh yeah, guys, the fact that I can just move far away now, I can literally lean up against the wall here on my door. Like,
I will say I do love how Snowman put the
What
picture
up,
saying
guys?
I am cute.
I did work that in. You cannot quit, Damien. Why?
Use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. I said that use a troll.
Don?
That's why you can't quit.
Shut up, you Bears fan.
Obey your mustard.
You gotta do it right.
Oh, that'll be the next one.
I can't go that high.
You gotta do it right.
Jen, hold on to that thought because that's going to the next one, and I might drop that one tomorrow.
You have to do it, Jen, because my voice can't go that high.
I can do it for you if you want.
Please do.
3, 2, 1. Obey your mustard.
That's for the dog.
Oh, you know what I just found?
The Northwest Indiana
An original
Bears.
soundbite. Wait, just a moment. I found an original soundbite that Jen sent to me. And it
Oh
sounds
no.
like this.
Oh no. What is it?
In the end, basically a skill issue.
Yeah, that's the original one I was trying to impersonate. That's Kiara herself.
I know. You sent that to me.
I think it was either me or Napoleon.
It was you.
Yes,
It was
Jen,
you.
it is you.
You know,
But I want to do a set of station IDs for everybody. In fact, the next one that I may drop tomorrow, features someone very, very special to me.
So is it gonna be like we all have a set of IDs that's literally just our voice?
Say it again, hon.
So is it just like we all have a bunch of IDs that's literally just one person?
Maybe. I even got a few for Napoleon.
Oh boy.
Oh, before we
I
do get out
mean-
of here, boss, we do have one thing that did come across the arcade desk.
I made a serious lapse in judgment.
Yeah, I have two things. If I could quickly do them like a mini arcade thing, you don't have to open it up.
Let's go into the arcade to finish things off.
Hit it.
All right. First off, I want to start with a little something that was first teased back in January and has only been unveiled today to celebrate Hatsune Miku Day.
Okay.
Hatsune Miku's official new look for Vocaloid 6 software. It's, oh my God, guys. She's beautiful, okay? She's beautiful. She's absolutely just chef's kiss, chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I can find a picture of it at some point, I will send it to you, Snowman, but
Okay.
she's beautiful, okay? She's beautiful,
Mhm.
and I will not hear anything of the sort. But the bigger news that Dawn wants me to talk about, Fortnite. You guys remember back in January when we had our first VTuber collab with Kizuna Ai?
Yeah.
Over this weekend, another one has been unveiled. Fortnite is getting its first collab with HoloLive Productions, ladies and gentlemen. Starting with the JP side, one of their most popular talents, Hoshimachi Suisei.
What?
Hoshimachi Suisei.
Hoshimachi.
Suisei.
What the heck? Never mind. Go on.
So
I will fumble that so badly, and I'd wind up breaking a rule. Go ahead.
So we don't really know 100% of it yet, but from the looks of things, Suisei's bundle is going to have obviously an outfit, the usual back bling and pickaxe, and from the leaked trailer that we found, already playing across some subways in Japan, her emote will be a reference to one of her most popular songs, Bibidi Ba.
Okay.
Say that 5 times fast.
Nope. I will
I want to know how many it took Suisei to say that during recording for her song.
Don't ask. Don't you ask that dangerous question.
How many times did it take? Yes.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
How about new?
There. How's that?
Wow. Okay, you want to be like that, huh?
Dr. Evil.
You want to be like that, huh?
How about new?
You.
Bruh.
Jen, I call you my daughter from across the pond for a reason, because you fit right in.
Bruh.
And on top of that, Jen's a bigger smart aleck than me.
What you mean?
This isn't Wednesday, my dude. We're not having a bronze sexual confession.
It's
in 4 words, I rest my case. Go on, Jen. Finish it up.
Okay. So at the moment, it's really all we know. We do know that Suisei's skin and also obviously her whole bundle releases this Thursday when the item shop refreshes at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nice.
And for those who say it's 7 p.m., your clocks have changed.
Yeah, the clocks have changed.
Your clocks have changed. I still got a whole 3 weeks.
Don't remind me.
That'll do it for the arcade for today. We'll have an extended version later this week. Game at 5 o'clock, so we're getting out of here. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. Unlike Caleb Williams, we are, and we hope y'all are too. We're out of here. See you tomorrow.
Wow.
Folks, you heard it here first when she said,
I am cute.
See you tomorrow.
I still